Percy Jackson is a quirky, nerdy series for quirky, nerdy kids who have too much free time and a severe yearning for escapism. Anyway, this book series is so culturally impactful within its own right that it's very difficult to try and properly review and give respect to these books. It has shaped the imaginations and wonder of several readers who still look back on this book fondly. Its world building is meticulous and intriguing, written with charm, wit, and appreciation that I don't see how you can't find this series so enchanting. The whole concept is enthralling, the characters are charming, and the stories are magnificent. For most people, this was what got them into reading books. Not me, though, too cool. The amount of lives this series has touched is immeasurable and powerful. So really, there's no real way for me to properly start explaining these books.
Percy Jackson is a troubled youth. He can't quite fit in with the normal people. He comes home every day to Cypher, gambling with his buddies, Agent Smith, as well as his mom, Joyce Byers. Cypher's always like, "Hey, Percy, get me and my friends a beer." And then Joyce Byers comes home with blue candies, because Percy only likes stupid colors, like blue, and baby blue, and blue.
One thing leads to another. His best friend's a goat man, and his teacher's a quarter times 2 times 50% horse and gives him a pen. And Percy goes, "This is a pen." Anyway, something, his mom dies, something camp. I don't know. I haven't read this book in like a year. He meets this girl named Annabeth, who's the daughter of Athena. And now we have all the important kids. Yay! Goat kid, smart kid, and wet kid. And there's also some kid named Luke, but he's not important to us right now. And if you're confused on why I said wet kid, it's because homie here is the son of Poseidon. Anyway, the only son of the big three gods gets bullied by this girl named Clarice, who's the daughter of Ares. Now, if you haven't noticed, there's a small Easter egg hidden in the names of the kids. They slightly resemble that of their parents. Clarice, Ares. Annabeth, Athena is the best. Percy Jackson, Poseidon's jacked son. You see? Now, wait for this one. Luke. You know who that is? It's Hermes. The resemblance is uncanny. Anyway, Luke gives Percy some shoes and stuff and just kind of disappears for the whole book, really. It's actually disappointing. He was a likable character with some unexplored depth, and just to see him abandoned like this was a big waste. Regardless of that, Percy has to go to hell to save his mom. It's a very basic plot. Get a couple of pearls, go to hell, come back. Yay, transpires in season 4. Throughout this journey, Grover has an obsession with pans, so they cut off Medusa's head. Annabeth keeps having a brain, so she doesn't cut off Medusa's head. And Percy is all like, to which I have to say I have no idea what he's crying about. He can see his mom in seasons 1 through 3 of Stranger Things. Let's see. A hotel happens and Grover's all like, poker face, nobody's got a poker face. She's got a poker face, yeah. That's kind of about it. I'm having a hard time remembering the plot of this book from 3 years ago. Now we're nearing the end of the book, and this is where it starts falling off for me. Apparently, it was Luke who had been the bad guy all along, and honestly, I'm pretty disappointed. Like, why make such an insignificant character who makes no major marks on the story just to have him be the villain in the end? Really bad writing, in my opinion. However, Cypher does get to leave the Matrix, and by that I mean he gets to leave this mortal plane, and by that I mean Joyce Byers kills him. I give this book an 8 out of 10. 5 of those points were for Poker Face over there.